Welcome to the Bottle Poppin' Podcast, where Meg and Heather share their love for oils, friendship, and entrepreneurship. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey everyone, this is Meg.
Hi there, this is Heather.
And we are the Bottle Poppin' Podcast. So Heather, what are we popping open today?
We are going to pop open the yoga collection. This comprises of 3 oils, and I believe you have them in front of you. We have Anchor, Align, and Arise.
And they come, you can buy them as a set. It's a really nice little set, or you can buy them individually. And I think it's like $50 for the set, which is a really good deal considering you get 3 oils with it.
It is $60 now, so maybe it was $50 when you got it, but currently 2024, July, it is $60.
Okay. Still totally worth it for these 3 oils, and they smell amazing. So these, when they were first introduced, obviously it's called the Yoga Collection, so they can be used for yoga. You can also just use them in general. I really like the smell of 2 of them, and then the third one I think is good, but I don't really like the smell of the third one. And it's probably because of specific ingredients in there as well. But 2 of them really are amazing to me. So
tell me first one that you love, and I'll tell you the ingredients.
So my all-time favorite is Arise.
Okay, so this is grapefruit, lemon, osmanthus, I love that one, melissa, and Siberian fir.
Yeah, it's so good. So good. So the next one is Align, and I really like this one too.
Okay, so this one is bergamot, coriander, marjoram, peppermint, jasmine, and rose.
Oh, I didn't know rose was in this one. Interesting. Okay, and then the last one that I just think is all right is Anchor.
So that one is lavender, cedarwood, sandalwood, cinnamon, frankincense, black pepper, and patchouli.
Mm-hmm. And I knew patchouli was in here, but I think, and I don't love patchouli, as you'll know if you've listened to some of the older episodes, but I think it's the cinnamon, because cinnamon just doesn't make sense with all of those other scents to me, and so it throws me off. So it's not bad. It's just, it's not the one I would reach for. What I was told is that the Anchor is one that is really good. If you're going to use all 3 together and you're going to use it for yoga specifically, apply them before you start. But Anchor goes on the feet. And so if you think about that, it's like anchoring you to the ground. And actually in the Oil Life book, it has specific yoga poses as well as mantras that you can use with each one. So Anchor, the affirmation or mantra is, I am living who I really am. And so if you think about being anchored to that belief and being true to yourself, kind of cool. So the 3 yoga poses that you would use for Anchor specifically are seated meditation, seated twists, and then Mudra. All 3 of those would be amazing for this. And even as I'm reading that, I'm thinking, so if you could not access your feet, this would be a really good one to put on your lower spine as well. So with all the seated positions, again, anchoring you to the ground, anchoring you to who you are. So then Align is the next one. And Align, I've heard, put it along your spine. So again, alignment with the whole body. The affirmation for this one is, I know, accept, and am true to myself. And so just saying that and smelling that would be kind of cool. So I love that. And the complementary yoga poses for this one is, again, seated meditation, warrior 2, triangle, and the gate pose. And so a lot of those, other than the seated, are standing.
I like warrior 2 for that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like triangle too, because it's grounded, but also tall and uplifting. So kind of cool. And then Arise, my favorite smelling one. This one, the affirmation is, I am one with the divine. And I've heard this one, put it on the base of your neck. So base of the neck, you probably put it on your forehead as well, but that alignment with God or divine, whatever you want to call that. And then complementary yoga poses would be volcano, standing side stretch, and half moon. So I don't even know what volcano is. I've been doing yoga for 20 years. I don't know what that is. I have to look that up.
Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you were
Yeah.
reading those, so I was looking at doTERRA's website of how they describe the benefits of each of them. And so for Anchor, it writes feelings of completeness, calmness, and courage. And that the completeness especially made sense with like the anchoring and the sturdiness of that. And then for Align, it says encourages harmony and calm progress. And so kind of growing up into that. And then for Arise, instill feelings of happiness, clarity, again, if we're talking up here, and then courage. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Yeah. These are really fun oils. If you don't have them, highly recommend it. Even if you don't do yoga, like these are just truly feel good oils and like feel good about yourself oils, which is pretty amazing.
Well, and even if you weren't doing the yoga poses, you could still apply them to the places that you mentioned and still do the mantras and have a successful entry into your day.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even just meditation in general, prayer, meditation, having something that, I mean, that's the beauty of like using scents to put you in a state of mind. And so just the ritual of putting these in the specific places and then getting still and meditate, prayer, whatever it is, but you're now like, you've moved your senses into that next phase, which is kind of amazing.
I like it.
Me too. All right. Anything else on the yoga blends?
No, at some point I will get them. I know I've had at least 2 of them at some point, but I don't know why I don't have them.
Yeah, they are awesome. Get them. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you use your yoga oils and enjoy them. And I think I said this before, but these are amazing for just diffusing. You don't even have to add anything with it because they smell so good. So there's that as well.
Thanks for tuning in. For more information, you can follow these bottle poppin' ladies at bottlepoppinpodcast.com. Tune in next week to learn about what bottle we're poppin'. Until next time, take care. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.